Hello and welcome to another Heart Moto video. In today's video is a first ride review on the Kawasaki Z650RS. Now, whilst recording this video, unfortunately we had some difficulties with the recording equipment. So apologies, we haven't captured all the footage that we wanted to. But nevertheless, we have put together, I think, an informative and interesting video. So apologies, we didn't record all the information that we wanted to, but nevertheless, I hope you enjoy. Right, okay, so we've just enjoyed our fish and chips at the old police station cafe in Princetown. Highly recommended. Do you agree, Dex?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Sorry, where's my manners? This is Ed, friend
Hi.
and neighbour. Right, so this is Ed's first proper ride on the Z650RS in the wild, as it was, other than a quick trip to the bank and a test ride. How do you think it went, Ed?
I was quite impressed. It's quite responsive. It's the retro style. I found it very comfortable, certainly very nimble. Yeah, so far, I'm quite enjoying it.
Good. So I said on the way up through the moors that you previously owned a GS and
An F.
sorry,
F850 GS Adventure Pro.
Yes, right, corrected. So I felt you swapping this bike was the right thing for you to do. Explain how you came about owning the GS, because some people will think, well, why buy it in the first place if it's such a big
Well, it cost me less than £5 because I won it. I won it on an internet competition.
So there you go.
Was it 10 tickets at 49p a ticket? I was between bikes after having a Triumph Sprint GT, the 1050, which I loved, intending on changing it for something else. COVID hit.
Yep.
Never happened. Then won the BMW.
Yep.
But found it, to be honest, so technical, with all the electrical accessories, the TFT screen, the dynamic suspension. You spent more time watching the screen than watching the road. And being a 23-litre tank, it felt very top heavy. So just popping out for a bit of a jolly sometimes was a bit, it sort of puts you off.
Yeah. So again, a lot of the roads that we ride here in Devon and Cornwall, they can be pretty tricky, can't they?
They can be.
So there's very, very tight hairpins, and you've been riding all your life, and you are a skilled rider, but it still comes with challenges, doesn't it?
Oh, it certainly does, with the potholes and drain lids in the wrong place and things like that.
Yeah.
But I found that the Kawasaki Z650 has got some really good rubber on them. They're the Michelin Road 6s, and straight away I could feel the difference between the standard issue boots for the BMW.
So your bike, it's new to you, but it's not a brand new off the peg straight out of the showroom. It's virtually new, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the gentleman who had it before you has added a lot of accessories.
Yeah.
So you have the rad cover, belly pan,
Grab rail. That's
and
it at the
that's
moment.
it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you are looking to add bits and pieces to it. We've already ordered the shad luggage for you,
Yes.
haven't you? And you've got your tank bag as well.
I have. I've got a shad tank bag.
Yep. And am I correct saying you're probably going to look to do the mirrors and heated grips as well?
Heated grips and probably an easy to add and take off screen if I want to do longer
like a fly
trips.
screen. Yep.
That's correct.
Yep. So on your first ride then, as I put it in the wild, first real ride, are there any negatives?
I won't say there's any negatives at the moment because the bike's new to me, so it's different.
Yep.
It's chalk and cheese.
Yep.
The other bike would be great if you were travelling from one end of the country to the other.
Yep.
I don't do that now.
No.
Whereas the Kawasaki in town is so nimble. It's flickable. It's great.
Yep.
It'll easily exceed any speed limit.
Yep.
But it does come with some, not negatives, but some minor points, as in that it hasn't got the same wind and weather protection that the BMW had. But it's horses for courses.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? So I'm enjoying the bike.
Yep.
There's no dispute in that.
So it's a bit like my street triple. It's great for technical roads.
Yeah. Yep.
And and if the weather comes in,
yeah,
you're going to get a wet shirt, as my granddad always
well,
used
that's
to say.
right.
Yeah.
But I did find that the actual gears, you could easily, in fifth gear, pull away quite quickly. That BMW needed more thought to what gear you were in.
Yep.
The Kawasaki is lower gearing.
Yep.
So you're not chugging in traffic.
Yep.
Which is a very positive thing.
You found fuel economy to be pretty impressive?
Well, I'm getting 69, an average of 69 to the gallon at the moment.
Yeah.
There's enough information on the small dash you've got there. I like the look of the bike.
Yep.
Back in the 80s, I had the old Kawasaki Z650, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And even though the RS is a twin and the other one was a 4, it doesn't make a lot of difference to me.
Great, brilliant. So, any trips planned? Anything you're thinking of doing on the Mean Green machine over the coming weeks?
More fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
A few bike meets, meet up with friends, go out with buddies. You know what I mean? Basically, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nothing long distance planned at the moment.
No.
That's not to say it won't happen.
Yep.
As Darren says, I've got the luggage on order, which
hopefully at some point in the future I'll twist your arm, get you to Wales, to the Brecons.
Yeah.
And I think you'll absolutely love it there.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I've been up through Wales on other bikes before.
Yep.
Thoroughly enjoyed the roads.
Probably done a lot of your army training back in the day there as well, did you?
Sunnybridge, yes. Yeah, not as long as we don't go in the same weather as I was then.
Brilliant. Okay, well I think that pretty much concludes our video. So thanks, Ed.
Thanks, guys.
Much appreciated. I'm sure you'll see Ed more and more over the coming weeks and months on the channel, because like I say, we do head out together for various bike meets and social events and what have you. So
and fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah. So excellent. Right, we'll head back to Bodmin Moor now. We're actually on Dartmoor, so we'll head back towards Bodmin Moor, where it's warmer.
Yeah.
Definitely. So there we are.